For today's PE lesson, you will need a broomstick, a magic wand, a sock ball, a paper plate, a toilet paper roll, the stinkiest sock you can find, and some tape.
It's a very special Quidditch PE. So I hope you have your make-believe broomstick, your make-believe wand, and all those other goodies I mentioned at the beginning of the video. We're gonna start with some warm-up moves with our broom. So take your broom, we're just gonna start with some broom twirls. All right? To be a good Quidditch player, you gotta have some fancy broom moves. Let's go the other way. We also have to make sure our body's nice and warmed up for today's PE. Let's do some broom twists. Oh yeah. Now this one's tricky. I'm gonna step out to the left and twist to the right. This is called a brain gem because we're working the left and right side of our brain. So it's tricky. Now we're gonna step to the right and twist to the left. Awesome. I just realized I forgot to start my timer. No big deal. Let's start this baby. Here we go. Get a little extra long warm up. All right, we're gonna do some broom squats. Just a couple. Good, put your broom on the ground. Let's do some broom hopovers. Just nice and light, we're just warming up here. Get those arms swinging. All right, we're gonna do a little footwork here over our broom. So I got our broom down, we're gonna go over, over, back, back. To be a good Quidditch player, you have to have good footwork. Speed it up if you want. If you're a soccer player, you know these. Over, over, back, back. Good, let's pick our broom back up. And what we're gonna try to do here, I'm gonna use this end. Put your broom on the ground. This is called the broom fall game. I'm gonna let go of my broom and then try to catch it just before it hits the ground. So I'm gonna let go, catch it just before it hits the ground. Let's see if I can do it this way. Oh, hit the ground, no big deal, no big deal. Nice. Now I'm gonna try to let it fall forward and see if I can catch it. Oh, got it. Couple more. Awesome. Now I saw this challenge before. I've never even tried it. I don't even know if I can do it. This is my first time trying it. Basically, I'm gonna put the broom behind my legs so I'm holding it like this. But now, I'm gonna try to see if I can get this leg over. Oh, just kidding. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know how this is even possible. Oh, what I'm trying to do is end in this position with it in front of me. Let me try again. So I gotta keep it. Come on, Coach Kelly. You got this. Oh, oh, oh! I almost did it. Let me try one more time. So again, I'm trying to get from this position to this position without using my hands. And I don't know how this person did this. Let me try putting my hands on the ground. Go slow. Let me turn this other side. Whoa. What's happening? Oh, man. Let me try starting in front and see if I can. Oh, maybe that's it. Start in front. Wow. That's tough. All right. Couple more moves here. With my broom here, put one hand on. I'm just gonna do some runarounds. Other way. Good, let's do some broom jacks. Excellent. Let's do some forward fold. See if you can touch your broom to the ground, stretch the hamstrings, and then bring the broom up your body. Reach. Back down. And back up. One more time. Back down. Back up. All right, we are feeling warmed up. So what we need now is our sock ball, or any ball you can hold with one hand. So it could be a tennis ball, it could be a deflated volleyball, something that you can hold your broom with one hand and your sock ball with the other. We're gonna play a game called Can You? So I'm gonna throw out some challenges to see if you can do it. So can you throw your sock ball in the air, catch it with your hand? So pretty simple, right? So we're just doing a throw and catch with one hand while you're holding on to the broom with your other hand. All right, let's do a few of those. All right, now let's switch hands. Let's see if we can do it with the opposite hand. Now, I have a really high ceiling. I know most of you probably don't. So we're just trying to throw it just over our head. Now, I'm gonna see if you can do this. I'm gonna throw the sock ball in the air. I'm gonna switch hands on my broom and then catch with my opposite hand. So it's gonna look like this. In Quidditch, you are allowed to have your hands off the broom as long as you're squeezing it between your legs. I know it looks silly, but I love Harry Potter and I love Quidditch. All right, now we're gonna do this and we're gonna try to squeeze. All right, I'm gonna try to throw the sock ball in the air and I'm gonna try to jump with my broom squeezed between my legs and catch. Okay? I know it looks silly. It's okay to laugh. Don't whack yourself. Squeeze tight. Awesome. Let's see if we can throw, turn in a circle and catch it. Woo! This one's gonna be tough. I can tell. Nice. Awesome. Let's try the other side. Oh. Got it. Oh, that was a tricky one. All right, let's see. What are some other things we can try? Can you hold it with one hand? Can you popcorn your ball while you're holding onto your broomstick? Can you popcorn on the back of your hand? Ooh. Get back here. Let's try my other hand, some popcorn. Popcorn on the back of your hand. Now I'm gonna try alternating palm backhand. Let's try the other hand. I wonder how many can you get in a row before it hits the ground. All right, now we're gonna try popcorning as we switch our hand on the broom. This is a hard skill, so if you're struggling with this, don't give up just yet. You also, I didn't mention this, I'll mention this, you could use a balloon. This might be a lot more fun with a balloon. If you have a balloon, I'm actually quite enjoying this. This is pretty fun. Really cool. All right. Now sometimes in Quidditch, your job is to use your broom to keep people from scoring the quaffle. And your job is called the keeper. And so sometimes you have to whack the quaffle or a bludger that's coming at you with your broomstick. So we're gonna try, just gotta make sure you got space, make sure there's nothing breakable around you, make sure your big brother, big sister, little sister, or parents aren't around you. And we're just gonna do some light taps with our broom and our ball, and we're gonna basically just try to throw, and then just give it a little whack. Okay, I'm not doing a big giant swing and I'm gonna break anything. Okay, I'm just trying to make a little bit of contact. I'm gonna try the other way. Kind of like baseball. Maybe you could try. See if you can use your broom to keep your ball in the air, or your balloon. Oh man. All right. Very good. So, it's time to put our sock ball away. Keep your broom, and I want you to, it's time to get your wand out. Now, you're gonna hear the beep in a minute, and that means it's gonna be time for I go, you go. This is the workout section of the class where we're gonna strengthen our heart. So when it's my turn, I'll say I go, and I want you to watch me. Learn the movement. Then when I say we go, that's when you are supposed to move, and we'll do it together. Now this first time I'm gonna do it without music, just so we can learn the moves. However, the second round I'll try to do my best to put on some music too, all right? So, we're gonna have our broom and our wand. We're gonna be alternating, so we're gonna start with our wand, and the first move is Expelliarmus, all right? So, it's kind of like a rainbow. Remember the rainbow? We're gonna go Expelliarmus, Expelliarmus, Expelliarmus. This is where you're trying to get something out of someone's hands. Expelliarmus, Expelliarmus, okay? So we are all gonna do that together for 30 seconds. Ready? Go! Expelliarmus, 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 10 more seconds. Expelliarmus, 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 Expelliarmus. All right, rest. All right, now you're gonna do our broom. This is I go, so just watch me. So we're gonna start, you just need a small area. Okay, you're gonna run, spin, because chasers have to be good spinners. Run to this side, spin, run, spin, all right? So you don't need a ton of space. We're just doing little small runs. Well, let's do it all together. We all go, ready? Go, run, spin move, go. Oh, spin move, go. Spin move, run. Spin move, run. It's okay to keep training in the room. Woo! Spin, run. Spin, run. Spin, 10 seconds, I'm getting dizzy. Spin move, one more. All right, broom down. I go, my turn, you watch me, get your wand. We are gonna do Lumos Maxima. That's where you have to light up something, right? So we're gonna start with our feet together. We're gonna go Lumos Maxima. Switch hands. Lumos Maxima. Okay? Woo! Deep breath. I gotta take a deep breath. Okay, it's time for us all to go. 3, 2, 1. Lumos Maxima. Lumos Maxima. Lumos Maxima. Lumos Maxima. Lumos Maxima. It's working. All the lights are coming on. Lumos Maxima. Lumos Maxima. Lumos maxima. Lumos maxima. Lumos maxima. Almost there, 5 seconds. Lumos maxima. Lumos maxima. Yeah. All right, back to our broom. Now we're gonna practice a keeper skill. So I mentioned this before, the keeper protects the hoop. So what we're gonna do, take a step out with our broom and block. Block, all right? We're just practicing a side step with a block. All right, that was my turn. Now we're all gonna do it. Are we ready? Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Block, block the quaffles. Block, block. Hopefully you're mirroring me. Block. This is fun, right? Block. My heart's getting stronger, I can feel it. Block. Block. Back to the roof. Block. Block. 10 more seconds. Block. No one's scoring on this keeper, right? All right, back to our one. All right, this one's tough. This one is called Everte Statuum. This is where Draco sends Harry Potter flying back, but then Harry does the same thing back to Draco, remember? If you haven't seen Harry Potter, no big deal. So, for this one, we're just gonna do a lunge, okay? And I'm having a hard time with this one, but just do your best. It looks like this. Everte Statuum. Everte Statuum. If I'm not saying it right, I apologize. Everte Statuum. Everte Statuum. Everte Statuum. Everte Statuum. Do it with me. Here we go. Everte Statuum. Everte Statuum. Everte Statuum. Everte Statuum. All right, back to our brooms. Now, in Quidditch, there's tackling. You actually get tackled in Quidditch. We're gonna learn how to get tackled. We're not gonna tackle. When we get tackled, it's important we don't put our hands down when we fall. So we're gonna practice. We're gonna go down to our knees, our hips, and then we're just practicing falling, okay? Then we're gonna go standing, drop to your knees, hips, and roll. All right? So we're learning how to fall safely. Do this slow. All right? So slow, knees, hips, shoulders, roll. And we're gonna go back, roll back up. We got tackle, knees, hips, roll. Notice I'm hanging onto my broom the whole time. I'm going slow. Boom. Oh, I got tackled. One more. Oh. Oh. Good job. All right, no more broom. We gotta get our wand. Expecto Patronum is the last one. Okay. This is where Harry Potter and the Death Eaters come face to face, and he uses this charm to keep the Death Eaters away. So we're gonna lay our backs. We're gonna sit up and say, Expecto Patronum. Then lay down, curl down slowly. Expecto Patronum. All right? Okay, we all go. Ready? Go. Expecto Patronum. Expecto Patronum. Expecto Patronum. Expecto Patronum. Good job, everybody. 10 seconds. Expecto Patronum. Expecto Patronum. And that is time. All right, we get some water now. Get some water, everybody. I don't know about you. I need some water. So, we're gonna do that all over again. Now, if there's something that Harry Potter can teach us, is that in times of struggle and crisis like we're going through right now, in times of challenges, one thing that can get us through all this is friends. True friendship can get us through a lot. And so what I'm gonna encourage everybody to do and invite you all to do is just to make sure you're reaching out to your friends, get permission from your parents to maybe FaceTime or Zoom or just call each other or even go old school and write some letters to some friends. That's really, really cool to get a letter in the mail from a friend. So stay connected with your friends, because friendship, true friendship, can get you through anything. So I'm your friend, and you always can reach out to me. You know where to find me, and I would love to hear from you all anytime. And if you write me a letter, I will definitely write you back. If you want my address, just send me an email, and I'll put it in the comments on your class page, and I will definitely write you back. Okay, so let me get the music going. We've got about another minute to rest, so get a little bit more water. We're gonna start with our wands, with our Expelliarmus charm, and that's our rainbow move. All right, let's get this music going. Hang with me, I'm still here, friends. We're gonna start in 30 seconds. All right, there's our music. All right, so remember, Expelliarmus, we're gonna go here, we're gonna rainbow, Expelliarmus, all right? We're gonna go back and forth for 30 seconds. Ready to all go? Let's do this together. Here we go. Expelliarmus. 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 Woo! Expelliarmus. 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 All right, wands away, get your brooms. So I go, watch me. We're gonna run, spin, run, spin. All right? All right, big deep breath. All right, here we go. We're all going together. 3, 2, 1, go! Spin. Run. Spin. Run. Spin. Run. Spin. Run. Spin. Run. Almost there. 10 more seconds. Spin. Run. Spin. Run. Last one. Spin. Run. Woo! Okay, get your wands. We're doing our Lumis Maxima. This is how we get things to light up. Remember, we're gonna go here. We're gonna jump and squat. Lumis Maxima. Lumis Maxima. All right? Another deep breath for me. All right, it's time for us all to go together. 3, 2, 1. Lumis Maxima. 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 Last one. Lumis Maxima. Get your brooms. All right. I go, my turn, watch me. We're gonna do our keeper saves. So step, block the quaffle. Step, block the quaffle. Block, back to fly. Block, back to fly, okay? We can do this. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We all go, we all go. Block, fly, block, fly, block, fly. Eyes on the quaffle. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, block. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, block. Oh, block. Good job, friends. Block, block, fly, block. 5, 4, wand time. Get those wands. All right. Averte statuum. We're going to send someone flying back. You're going to step and lunge like that. Okay? Step and lunge. Averte statuum. Here we go. Big deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Averte statuum. Let's switch to the other hand, other leg. Averte statuum. Averte statuum. Averte statuum. I hope I'm not making you fly back. Averte statuum. Averte statuum. Averte statuum. Averte statuum. Averte statuum. Averte statuum. All right, no more one. All right, we're gonna do this one a little different. We're gonna go to our knees. I wanna make sure we're staying safe here. We're gonna pretend like we're getting tackled. So we're gonna roll, and then we're gonna roll up, and we're gonna roll the other way. We're trying not to put our hands on the ground. So you can use your hands if you need to, but try to keep your broom and your hands together at all times. Ready? Go! We're getting tackled. Tackle! Oh no, here they come, tackle! What? 10 seconds, tackle! Last one, oh! All right, last exercise. Let's get our brooms. We're gonna do Expecto Patronum. Keep those Death Eaters away. So remember, we're gonna curl back, sit up, Expecto Patronum. All right, big deep breath. All right, we all go. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Curl, sit up, Expecto Patronum. Let me hear you, Expecto Patronum. Expecto Patronum! Expecto Patronum! Expecto Patronum! One more! Expecto Patronum! You guys are awesome! Water break! Alright, friends. We get a water break again. Man, I'm sweaty. I hope you're enjoying this workout. This has been fun for me to put together. I did a lot of research for this one, and my daughter, Cecilia, who's 8, has been listening to all the books. So I was inspired by Harry Potter. If you haven't seen Harry Potter, no big deal. I'm sure you've heard of it. We're on book 5, which I think is the Order of the Phoenix, and so we've been listening to that book. My wife, Anna, Coach Anna, has been reading it. And now, we're going to take a pause from Harry Potter, and we're going to play a game that has nothing to do with Harry Potter. It's time to get your paper plate, your toilet paper roll, and the stinkiest sock you found, and a couple pieces of tape. I've got mine here. So if you need to pause the video, that's okay. That's what's kind of neat about these on-demand videos, is you can pause when you need. But I've got my toilet paper roll. That is a stinky sock. I'm gonna take my stinky sock. I'm gonna wash my hands after this. Stick it in like that, okay? That just gives it a little bit of weight. Got my plate, and now I'm gonna take my tape. And I need 2 pieces of tape, and they don't need to be very big. Okay, I'm gonna take my first piece of tape, and it's called my start line. I'm gonna put it down right here. Okay. Now I'm gonna choose to take about put my heel on my start line and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. You can take 5 or more if you want. And this is called the turn line. So I've got start line, turn line. You want to write that on the tape? Go for it. And I'm going to put my 2 right on the start line. And this game is called Paper Plate Motor. Let me say that again. This game is called Paper Plate Motor. So we're going to use our paper plate and make a motor out of it. And we're going to try to get our toilet paper roll to this line. Then when it gets past this line, we're going to turn it around and get it to go past the start line. A couple of rules. The paper plate should never touch the roll. All right? And we're going to practice that. So let's see what we can do here. So I need to figure out how I can get this to move. So let's practice together. And I'm going to just try to give it some energy. And if I wave it fast enough, I can get it to roll. Okay? Now I got it past my turn line. It's okay now to touch it with my hand and put it back. All right? But here's another rule. If my roll, let's say my roll gets way off target, and I want to put it back. If I touch my roll when it's in between, I have a 5-second dance penalty. So 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. Now I can put it back and continue. So let's practice together for another minute. Come on, baby. Go. Notice how it's kind of hard at first, but don't give up. Okay? Keep giving it some energy. Eventually it will roll. So we're just practicing, going back and forth. Just practice for the big race, because we're going to try a big race here in a moment. All right, let's practice for about 30 more seconds. Oh, that was a close one. It almost got off target, but that's okay. Awesome. Okay, so let's stop the practice. Let's put the toilet paper roll back on the start line. And here's how we're going to finish today's PE. Is you are going to race me. And here's the rules of the race. We're going to have 3 laps. The first player to complete all 3 laps wins. So if you complete your 3 laps before I complete my 3 laps, then you win. Now here is what a lap means. A lap is when the toilet paper rolls down and back. That would be 1 lap. Then you'd have to go down and back. That would be 2 laps. Then down and back, and that's the end of the race. Okay? So, are you ready? All right, get yourself ready. Try to beat me. We're gonna do 3 laps. Every time you complete a lap, yell it out loud. On your marks, get set, go! Get those motors going. Come on, baby. One. Oh no, I gotta put it back in. I got a 5-second dance penalty. Here we go. 2. I got 1 more lap. I have a feeling some of you are ahead of me. Come on. Oh no, it's stuck. You can do it, baby. Come on. All right, you turn. Home stretch. Home stretch. Come on. Oh no, it's stuck again. Oh no, of course. 5-second dance penalty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it's stuck. You can go. Go. Come on. Oh, there we go. 3. Oh. Did you beat me? Man, that was a tough race. Good job, everybody. I am so proud of you for doing these videos. It's not that easy, I know, but hopefully they're bringing you some joy and some happiness. It sure is bringing me joy and happiness to at least be able to connect somehow with you all. And our food rule for this week is to eat food that is grown, not made. What that means is we want to eat food that's grown out of the ground. Things that started as a seed were put in the ground, covered with dirt and soil, water, sun comes out, heats up the earth and helps it to grow. We want to eat food that is grown that way. Now, those type of foods give us lots of energy. They're called sun munchers, right? Anything that's getting their energy from the sun is called a sun muncher. So we want to eat a lot of those sun munchers. Now, there's other types of food that's made in a plant. And I'm talking about like a factory. Sometimes factories are called plants. And they're made inside a facility from like scientists, and there's machines, and they get to produce a lot of this food. And that type of food versus the food that's grown doesn't give our body as much nutrients as food that's grown from the ground. And potentially, if we eat a lot of food that's made from factories and plants, if we only eat those type of foods, there could be some potential health problems in the future. Now, I'm not trying to scare you and say this food's good, this food's bad, but I do want you to know that the food that's grown out of the earth is very healthy for your body, and it's going to give you a lot of nutrients that it needs to grow and to be strong and to be healthy. And so when we eat food during the week, I want you to try to eat as much food as you can that was grown from a plant. Awesome? Good job, friend. I will see you all next week.